Hi, my name is Kyle Berard, and you're watching my First Hand. My name is Kyle Berard. I'm from Virginia Beach. I still live there. I started skating when I was 10 years old, 1995, I believe. My parents used to take me to the skate park every day. I was a park rat for a while. I grew up skating with the kind of older crowd, like the guys that were already in the skate scene. I tended to skate the tranny because that's where those guys came up. There was ramps all over, you know, the East Coast. That's what the scene was. Kind of got pulled up onto the vert ramp and did that thing for a while. I started traveling with my dad originally. Just up and down the East Coast. We would go to like small local contests or demos and stuff like that. World Cup would invite me to all their, you know, X trials or whatever was going on back then. And yeah, I'd make money on the weekends and then come back to school during the week. The first big contest that I won was Tampa Am. I won it in 2000. I was 15. And I went back in 2001 and won the pro.
To come back in 01 and skate his first pro contest in Tampa and to win that, you're like, wow, that's pretty insane. He won Tampa Am, won Tampa Pro. So far, he's the only person to do that.
I never made like a lot of money, but I made a lot more money than anyone else was in high school. Half the kids don't even have jobs in high school. I bought a car when I was 15. I bought a BMW, whatever. But a lot of the money that I got from the contest, my dad helped me save.
Back then I was thinking, well, hey, this would be a great way to pay his way through college, you know, and we did set aside some money for him to do that.
You know, I look back, I'm like, wow, man, like, you know, my dad wasn't only supportive, like he was really smart with the money that I did make. I wasn't thinking about the future, but he was for me. Both of my parents helped me out a lot with this whole thing. September 16th. 2001. I had just a car full of friends I skated with. We were driving to the skate park in Maryland called Exodus. And we just wanted to make a day trip. We just took this road that was sketchy and going too fast, and then hit F-150 with a horse trailer attached to it. We hit the truck head on, going 50. The engine and everything, like the dash and everything, kind of came forward, and I got pushed into it, and it broke my femur pretty bad. It was a long time ago, but I think a lot of things still affect me from that car accident for sure. But basically, you have to learn from your past mistakes or your accidents or whatever, because honestly, that's all you really can do. I was 18 years old, in my first semester of college, and my dad's like, hey, you know what? I think right now in Virginia Beach, it's probably a good time to start a shop if you're interested. It was just something solid and positive, just another thing to try to, move forward from the accident and from all that whole time period. In in my opinion, like, we have the best skate shop going in Virginia Beach. It's cool. It's like kids are hanging in the shop, you know, we're putting videos out. We're doing something different than what the surf shops can produce. They're writing bigger orders, but I think we're doing cooler things. Since I was 12 years old, we've had a mini ramp in my backyard. First one was steep. We tore it down right around the time that I had the car accident. And I couldn't really skate, too much impact, like street, couldn't skate it at all. So we decided to build another one. And the new one's great, still in good shape. And we've had sessions over there for the past probably 3-4 years. So after Virginia, we came down to Florida for the Surf Expo mini ramp contest. I won the past two. And it's funny because like a lot of people are starting to come out for it. And more skateboarders to the Surf Expo isn't a bad thing either. I was a nervous wreck, like during my first run, whatever, I always am, like, especially at these things, because there's so many people, and there's just so many things going on that, like, it's so hard to just focus on the mini ramp. But it was cool, man. Like, it reminded me of like Jim's Ram Jam, that old video. Did a pretty decent run, ended up getting fourth. But the best thing was like Mike winning, you know? Like, Mike killed it. So after the trade show, we flew from Orlando to Los Angeles to meet up with the Lost Guys. Basically, it was like a loose tour, you know, like show up at a skate park and sling some hamburgers and throw some drinks out and skate. That's exactly what we did. That's all we did. We went to Woodward. There's always good stuff to ride and a lot of different people there. We skated the concrete park for a little bit. rollerblade dude kept telling me to put my elbow pads on, and I told him there's no way. And so after about the 4th time, we left. After Woodward, we went to Fresno, and we heard this guy has a pool in his backyard, but he's deaf. So Rhino came up, wrote a note, hey, we want to ride your pool. Dude ended up being completely awesome, just the nicest dude ever. He had an awesome crew, a lot of good dudes. We went back there, the pool was full of water, but he had added on to it. And there's like a little racetrack, basically, around his pool. So we just skated that. Kid Tyler was on, he gets clothes from Ross, he's killing it the whole time. It was cool, it was just hanging out, you know? Like, it wasn't like Woodward where we had to go and check in. It was a really fun day on the trip, for sure. We thought we might have been camping, so we got some supplies. We ended up going to this, little camping spot next to this river, which was probably 40 degrees tops. I'll probably go in there. I'll probably have some whole episode.
I think you can probably get a backflip going off that. I'm so scared, man. So scared.
Most of us had tents and then sleeping bags, except for Rhino. He slept in the car. As it turns out, I don't like camping. The whole thing, the whole experience is just a nightmare. The tents, the no beds, bugs. There's all kinds of things out there that it's not good. Lost trips are always good. They're always fun. It's always productive. Some of the guys on the trip that rode for Lost, it was Pat Duffy, Ricky Ola, Mako Urabi, Kid Tyler was on.
I'm sorry that I lied.
We went to Pacifica, and it was like kind of cloudy, kind of morbid type of setting.
If you learn to fall in love, my dear.
I thought the park was great. I thought it was really fun. A lot of good, pool coping bowls.
We're all addicted to fame and fame. We walk and we search for space and...
I think everyone kind of, felt like skating. Duffy was killing it. Danny Funzalita, he was killing it.
Crazy noise being tough. I'm sorry.
Rhino shot a few photos that day. A lot of things worked out that day. It was cool.
Thought I could run and hide. Always thought if you learn to fall in love, my dear, I can learn to be sincere and I can learn to stay good here.
It was a good day on the trip. It kind of turned things around. So at the end of the day, we went to SF, and skated a barrier spot. We tried to skate a couple of things, but this one barrier spot actually worked out really good, you know. It's just perfect trannies built up to these Jersey walls. It was fun, man. That was a good time too. So after SF, we drove to Rocket's house, which is a friend of Duffy's. Rocket's house is awesome. Like, I've never really spent too much time in Northern California, and he's got, I don't know, maybe 5 acres of land. We get there, and they're building a mini ramp. I guess they heard the Lost dudes were coming, so they built a mini ramp for the night. You could just tell there was like a tight-knit group of people building this mini ramp, hanging out, you know, having a good time. And they lit it up with, we had a generator. Session was good. There was a tricycle involved. Dudes were ripping. There was no coping on the ramp. And we skated all night, you know, ate awesome food, drank beer. It was a really fun time. So we ended up camping at Rocket's house for the night. In the morning, we woke up, got out, we walked to this swimming hole in this like waterfall. It was just awesome. On the way back to Rocket's house, we got lost. There was a slight hangover involved, but luckily the dog with the Miller Lite on his neck, I don't know what those dogs carry, but he showed us the way. Otherwise, I'd be still there picking mushrooms. It was good to kind of get off that path of like either camping or going to some weird hotel in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden we were back at a house, and I think everyone kind of put their guard down and like, hey, we're at someone's house, and everyone was friends, and it was good. After Rocket's house, we went to Reno. We met up with a good friend of Pat's, Jeff Pettit. He has an amazing bowl in his backyard that he built to skate. We got there maybe noon, and we skated until dark. People were shooting photos. It ended up being like a really productive day on the trip because the bowl was so good. And it was just a great session all day long. Carne asada and frontside grinds all day long. So after Reno, Peterson flew in. We met up with him. We went to Burnside. Burnside's just a really awesome park built by, you know, people that just love to skate and do really good concrete work, as it turns out. It's fun. It's really fun to go there. It's under the Burnside Bridge, and there's always a lot of people skating. Lately, it's not about going to contests and trying to make a couple $1,000s. It's actually going on good trips and becoming really good friends with the guys you're in the band with. Because like, when you're not home and you don't have anything but just, you know, the van and the dudes that you're with, like, you end up making really good relationships with people. And like, you always have those, you know, friends in your life, no matter if your knees are dead and you can't skate anymore. Like, you still have stories and, you know, memories from all this stuff. So.